every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire.
Without mercy.
What is up, you guys? It's Alninio here, and today we're starting a new school series for Talon. It's going to be part 1. We've done Katarina school series. Make sure you guys check that out if you're down for Katarina. But I have been playing a lot of Talon. He is my second best mid laner. And before you're unsure if this is going to help you, I do want to say that I do have a solid win rate with this champion since his rework. And I really do love Talon. I think he's easily one of my favorite mid laners right after Katarina. And he's just awesome. So let's get down with his combos and gameplay tips regarding Talon. We're going to be explaining the basics of Talon first off, and then we'll go into more advanced combos. So basic stuff is Q can be leaped. You can leap with it and auto attack. Keep in mind that after you leap, Talon always automatically auto attacks. Let me just refresh cooldowns here to show you real quick. So if I Q and look, my hand's right here. He automatically auto attacks. This can be used really well to proc passive, which is you need 3 spells, 3 stacks on someone to hit him with a wound, which will cause immense bleed damage. You can also walk up in close range and Q, and that's going to crit, and then automatically he will auto attack. You can also reset it, so auto attack Q, auto attack, and he does it pretty damn fast. With this method, with auto attack reset, you can also finish out minions really quick, so you can set them up for you. So let's, for example, bring these minions, or rather the wolves, a little bit low health. Hopefully without dying here. I'm probably going to end up dying. God damn it. Alright, well, like, basically auto attack Q, auto attack, and then you can take out that one. But you can successfully kill all 3 minions that way. I was about to die there, so I couldn't keep going, but you get what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, when you auto attack Q, auto attack on 3 different minions, it doesn't cancel your auto attack animation, it doesn't cancel the speed of it. Because on Katarina, if you know already, if you jump on a minion, you can't auto-attack another minion. It slows it down, right? So keep that in mind. With Talon, it is possible to auto-attack Q, auto-attack 3 different targets without losing auto-attack speed. Alright, so we'll get down to the combos. As we explained earlier, auto-attack Q, auto-attack is your standard combo with Q. And this is pre-level 6 what you would do in lane. So you go W, Q, auto-attack. This will proc the passive. Keep in mind that the W has to return. So let's say I hit him once, right? But let's say the W that comes back doesn't actually land. So let's just say I hit him with like the very tip, but he walks out of range. I would not suggest queuing for that. So if you hit him only once, then you can't proc passive. But if you do land it, Q, auto attack, you can leap range. You can, if you're in melee range in that scenario, it would be a bit different. In melee range, you would go W, auto attack, Q, auto attack, and then auto attack, and it will proc the passive. One thing you can also do is W, auto attack, Q, auto attack. Delay your attack just a little bit until the W comes back. You can do that too. So W, auto attack, Q, auto attack. You can do that. Now let's say he's not in your W range, right? You can't really hit him with W range, okay? Let's say. So you go with a Q, auto attack W, auto attack. Let me just show you again how it looks. So you Q, leap range, auto attack W, auto attack, auto attack. You can do it that way, or again, you can hold your auto attack and then proc the passive with it. So this is how it would look like if you do that. So Q, auto attack W, wait, auto attack. You can do it that way too, if you want to immediately proc passive, or you can land an auto attack and then another one to proc the passive. A quick tip with W, you can W and then flash, and it will go to wherever position you seek. So let's say I W like this, I can flash like that, or move towards there if I wish. In some clutch scenarios, you can actually flash to get a passive proc in there. So W and then flash, and I will hit him, and then you can do everything. You can ulti and proc passive that way. So in some scenarios, you can really do that, and it would be immense. It will be immensely useful to do in certain stages of the game. So let me show you how this looks. This one is called the Blade's Shadow because it's just too awesome. So you go WR, Q, auto attack. But it has to be quick. So WR, Q, auto attack. and proc the passive immediately. So let me get this thing reset real quick. This is how it would look like. And we've already proc passive because, for one, this landed, the R hit landed, and the Q, that's 3. When you R, it will put a passive proc on them. And the one that comes back also puts another passive proc. But you don't have to worry about the second one coming back because it's all going to converge after you Q on the target. So it goes WRQ auto attack. Just like that. Beautiful, right? So this next one here, this is how it would look like. It's the same combo, but a different style of it. So this one is like a full burst combo, legit full burst. So you WR, auto attack, Q, auto attack. This is the best way to really do plenty of damage in there. And you can do this, auto attack, Q, auto attack, just like that. That could work if you're going to be in melee range and you know they don't have flash or whatever, or you're trying to wait for him to flash, or you're just simply trying to stick to him and then all in him right after. It's very important though that you land the W and the R. Don't just R and the R doesn't hit. It has to make sure that it does hit like that. Like that, and you add the full amount of damage possible. Same thing, you can WR, wait for a cooldown, and then Q auto attack. Or whatever you want to do. Auto attack, Q, auto attack. Whatever you feel like is necessary in that scenario. When you ulti, make sure you try to reposition wherever you have to. Let's say there is another target on my right. Let's say he's right there. Now let's say I did this. WR, okay, he's actually easier to kill, so I'm gonna boom, 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 and just all in him. Don't have to passive proc if he dies, right? Or in occasions you can actually WR, hit him with the ring blade, and then auto attack Q, auto attack, and you can proc passive like that if you hit him with the starter here. So you can switch targets if you want, or you know, let's say this guy is squishier than this, so then you change your mind. You want to go like that? Hell, you can even get the W that comes back to you, can actually damage him. So you can try different methods like that. Now this next one is pretty cool. This one is called the flower combo. This way, you basically mid-flight of your Q, you press R. And Talon mains call it the flower combo because it does look pretty cool. So what you would do is you have to make sure you're in Q range first off, because as soon as you W, you're going to be Qing in range and then you're going to be ulting. So it's like this, like that, and it does the fastest, quickest amount of burst possible. But you have to make sure you're in Q range. Otherwise, it's just going to look really stupid. Just like that. Plenty of damage, right? There it is. Does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Keep in mind that after you Q, even if you press R, your auto attack will still automatically go through by itself. So it still went through, even though I pressed R. The auto attack still went through. I don't have to press right click or auto attack move or whatever. Talon will automatically auto attack that champion, even after you press QR. Basically, the whole thing with this is W, you Q, and then R, like that. But a little bit faster, like in mid-flight, basically. So that's how you do that. Now here is when you don't have W up. So this is without rake. You simply R, auto attack, Q, auto attack, and you can proc passive like that. So R, auto attack, Q, auto attack. Just make sure your first R hits, because that's going to be a passive proc. So like that, auto attack, Q, auto attack. I would highly suggest doing it that way. If you're in mid range, you're going to R, auto attack, Q, auto attack, because that's the best way to proc passive. Because if you R and then Q, auto attack, you can also do it that way. It can work too, but if you're really in melee range and you want to get all that damage through, it works like that. You can also do the Q leap range. That works too. But the best way to do it is auto attack, Q, auto attack like that without the rake. Keep in mind, Shadow Assault does not have a cast time. So you can basically WR really quick. There's no cast time to it. Or you can QR. Sorry, let me show that again. You can pretty much just QR without cast time. That's how we do the flower combo. And believe it or not, we can also parkour R. Like that. It looks pretty cool. But if you want to go in stealth, you got to make sure you press it after the parkour is finished. So let's say this wall here. We go ER. Just like that. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? But if you press R and then E, your blades will all converge, and that's something you don't want to do. You want to try to jump and then R while you're in the air. That's the best way to do it. So if you're trying to kill someone over a wall, you can just E, R, auto attack, Q, auto attack, or something like that. Also, I would not recommend pressing R and then W, because the whole point of your R is to converge all your blades with Q or an auto attack. So you have to use Noxian Diplomacy in order to get all the blades converging on one target. I think you should do that instead of W. One thing you can also do is, if you know you're going to hit the W across here, for example, let's say you parkour over here. Basically, you hit him with W here, R, and then full combo him here. Auto attack Q, auto attack. You could do that. You can W first across a wall, and then ER. ER, and then kill him. That could work. You could try to do that. Be flexible. Be flexible with your parkour. Of course, this next one is the standard W flash. So what you do is you W and then flash rather than flash W. So what you do, W and then flash. It goes a bit faster. Just like that. You can startle your enemies that way. And like, for example, a full combo with flash W would look like this, for example. So we go W flash Q and then R, for example. Do the flower combo. Connect that into a flower combo. Just like that. And we get plenty of damage in. So let me show that again real quick. One thing you can also do is flash WR, auto attack Q, auto attack. Or you can do it in this way here. So it's with a W flash again. Q, auto attack with a leap instead of a crit. Whatever you feel like you need to do. You need to auto attack Q, auto attack. You need to Q lunge. You want to do whatever. Just like that. And here's some quick little tips with Talon. Aim where you want to go when you go over a wall. So don't aim at the wall, the terrain. Go like where you want to go. So I want to go here. Talon will go here. I want to go over here, let's say, exactly here. Talon will go towards that direction. If you aim down here, he will go here. So don't just E on the terrain itself. E where you want to go, like which direction, down, up, middle. So I want to go up, you go up. You want to go down, you go down. Choose where you want to go. Like I want to go like this, I want to jump over like that. Or I want to jump over like this. You can choose the direction. You don't have to click on just the terrain. You choose the direction over the wall. Another little quick tip I'd like to show actually is I call this the jukaroo. You can flash mid-parkour to juke enemies. So let's say I want to E over here. They see me E over here. And then boom, I can flash over this wall here. And they thought I was going to land here, but I totally juked them, right? So you can do that. You can sort of mess with people with that. Now there are a few tips. There are some walls, some secret walls that maybe not everyone knows about, but you can actually parkour over this thing here. You can parkour over this wall here to get closer toward upwards. So there are some secret walls around here. Now there usually is one here, but I think it's been patched. Oh, there we go. If you click right on the tree, you can actually jump over just like that.
Nowhere to hide.
And there's actually another one here that you can jump to, just like it has to be a little bit just like that. So get some practice. You have to put your mouse in a specific position towards the tree, and then it will jump over that terrain. Just like here, you position it here. Obviously, you can't parkour. You could just parkour and kill yourself over here. That'd be silly, but yeah, don't do that. The one on top lane does not work, by the way. You can try to jump over it, but he will not do it. So keep that in mind. The one at bot lane works. The one over here to get the trying to roam bot, this one works here. This one over the shopkeeper will also work, so you can jump over that. Keep in mind, you can actually Q and then flash like that, or you can Q leap and then flash back. So you can do that, and see, the Q damage will not go through. Just something to keep in mind, that it is possible to do that. You can actually Q and then flash immediately out and the damage will go through, but with the lunge, it does not work with the lunge unless you actually do hit it. But there is a way to cancel that damage. See that? We can cancel the Q lunge and flash out. So those are pretty much all the tips for I was about to say Katarina. All the tips, all the combos that I can tell you guys about for Talon, the Blade's Shadow. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I will see y'all on the Rift. Peace out. The Blade's Shadow.